why don't we speak up more than we do? We get the opportunities and we don't really take them. What is it? And I was listening to a psychologist a while ago who explained physiologically there's a reason why we don't speak up. And that's because certain feelings transpire in our bodies and we don't like those feelings. So the brain triggers the release of chemicals which creates feelings. That's where feelings physiologically come from. When we get a feeling of embarrassment, for example, it triggers things in our body that often makes our face go red. When we lie, tell untruths, it releases certain chemicals in our system that gives what poker players call the tell, because we can't stop ourselves unless we're well practiced at lying or well practiced at the poker face. And this is a skill to be learned that can indeed be learned. So every situation we don't like emotionally is triggered by chemicals that are released from our brain that happen a lot faster usually than we can even counteract. But we can counteract quickly, and we can know ahead of time what's going to happen, and we can act accordingly so that we don't have to be bound by these feelings. It's like, I'm walking down my pathway at the moment, and if I were to see something just out this corner of my eye that was wiggling away, I might quickly look around because and it happens faster than I can actually control it, because it's part of our fight and flight mechanism that's set up to just work that way. And it's a good thing, but out of control, it's a bad thing. And so these feelings that we feel when it comes an opportunity to speak up are feelings that we don't like. And we need to know ahead of time that they're likely to happen, most likely to happen, and we need to know what we're going to do about them. Because it's in that level of understanding that we can experience personal growth. And you know what the big thing is about speaking up? The really big thing is personal growth. Of course, there's a few other benefits. We might get what we want, what we're actually speaking up about. That's obviously potentially a very big benefit. But the benefit of personal growth is something that really can't be overestimated, and something that we should take into account when we do this. So please apply yourself to speaking up, because your personal growth will be vitally impacted by it. And then that's going to translate and transmute into your health. You're going to feel better. You're going to be healthier. Your relationships are going to be better with your family, your loved ones, and your workmates, and even your boss and superiors if you have that situation. You're going to find that in your business, if you're a business person, when you speak up, you don't have to speak up nastily. You don't have to speak up disrespectfully, which is such a commonplace thing these days, because people hiding behind their anonymity on social media oftentimes. I'm so glad Elon Musk just recently taken over Twitter, and he's going to start getting rid of the bots on Twitter, because people are hiding and saying what they want to say to create strife and jealousy and envy and other negative things. So these are going to be eradicated over time, or at least minimized to the X degree. And that'll be a good thing for society, because we need to get face to face with people. We need to be able to look in their eyes and see their body language, because that's a very big part of communication. And even though we might be online, we can still see people's body language when we're actually looking at them. That's the beauty of video communication and audio together. We get to actually interact, and we're built that way. You know, when we can't be physically face to face, being visually face to face like this is good. You know, you can look at my body and body language, and you'll make certain decisions about that. Oh, he's, you know, this, or he's that, or I like him or I don't like him, and that's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that. That's important. It's part of the way we identify our tribe, if you like, the people that are for us, the people that we want to draw from. So this is all part of learning to speak up. Understand what happens. It's a feeling that that arises in your body that is triggered by chemicals in your brain. Now, if you know that beforehand, then you go, okay, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to speak up and I'm going to have these feelings, and they're just feelings. They're not facts. They're feelings. They're the facts of your feelings. But they don't necessarily need to impact your life to a negative degree. So facing your negative feelings, your negative bodily feelings, makes you a more integrated and whole person. It puts you on a better platform with your loved ones, with people you associate with, and it will develop you as a person. It's so important. I'm going to talk more about this topic, but that's my little rant for today.